if you want to know where he is at, like, if you playing low level, so, alright. Wi-Fi? Nah. So very briefly, before I get in the match. So, if I had to pinpoint, really briefly, how good Quan Chi is, like how strong he is or whatever, I would say if you're playing low level and mid level, he's more than good enough. We'll pick Scorpion just for the sake of conversation. Alright. So Quan Chi. This is day one of Quan Chi. I've watched a few people lab him. I've labbed him a little myself. I've played a couple matches with him myself. I think Quan Chi has a lot of shit, right? Like, I do think he has a lot of things he can do. Like, he has a low special move. Boom, and if you spin bar, it launches, right? He has one overhead special move, two overhead special moves. This one's actually a teleport, right? He has an air downward fireball. He has a straight fireball. He has something that enhances his fireballs, right? You know what I mean? He's got a lot of shit. This is the God button, bro. This is Spawn standing 3 in MK11. This is Spawn standing 3 MK11 right here. I love this button. Really fucking good. And it's completely fucking safe because fuck you. That's why it's safe, right? And it's not special cancelable, but it doesn't fucking matter because you can jump cancel it. Why would you special cancel? You can just hold up, and if it's blocked, nothing happens. So my point in saying all of this is Quan Chi has a lot of good shit. He has a lot of things about him that are good. This is a good special move on paper, right? He's got a fireball. He's got another fireball. His EX fireball, you can make it go slow. You can make it go fast. And this does eat other projectiles, right? And then when you put this out, his EX fireball becomes a launcher, right? Holy shit, that's really fucking good. Not impossible to get that out either, right? You know what I mean? Same with this one, right? Really fucking good. He's got a lot of good shit. He's not top tier. This character's not top tier. Why is this character not top tier? Let me show you one thing. Right? Quan Chi's down one, right? This Quan Chi's down one. Quan Chi's standing one, right? If I'm gonna just set my I'm gonna be Johnny Cage for a second, right? I'm gonna have Quan Chi down one and then block. Like, do you realize what's happening here? Like from the furthest ranges, this won't happen, right? But from closer ranges, the ranges you really would want to use a down one, you're gonna get smoked, right? Quan Chi's down one is -10 on block. I think Melina's the only other character in the game who's down one is -10. The problem with anything being -10 in this game is that Johnny Cage has a 9-frame fucking mid string, so he can full combo punish you for doing a down one. Like, you have to do this from like max fucking range. You have to use his down one like a down 3, and it has less range than his down 3, right? His down one has less range. It's more range than his down 3. His down 3 is the one that's completely safe on block, but it's 11 frames startup. Yay, even fucking slower. So this character doesn't have like a poke. He like doesn't have it. Like, the reason you use down ones in this game is something that he kind of can't do. So he kind of just has to hold that shit. You can kind of just mash on him, right? Like, let's say Johnny Cage, right? Right? Like, I can do, he down ones me, right? His down one is -8 on block, right? -8, right? Now, most characters in this game, when your opponent down ones, you can punish them. Quan Chi cannot do that. So when you down one Quan Chi, he cannot like punish you and make you block anything, right? And his fastest mid button, right? Where is it? This. Forward 2 is his fastest mid. 14 frame startup. The hitbox really ain't shit. It's not really confirmable into shit because the second hit is fucking full combo. Well, it's -13. I'm not gonna say full combo punishable. It's -13. and it just knocks down. You don't get anything from it. It's terrible. This string is useless. Don't ever do it. Unless you're doing like a knock them far away and set up the zoning type of thing, but there's probably other ways to do that. So that string is borderline useless. Does nothing for you. If you want a mid, you have to use sweep, right? Sweep is 12 frames, knocks down, blah, 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 blah. But the point is, it's 0 on block. Completely fucking safe. So you have to use your sweep like a mid, right? You can try to use your down one, but again, it's full combo punishable against Johnny Cage. But any other character gets to fucking take their turn heavily if you down one. So you don't want to use his down one. It has a use, but it's borderline useless. You can't use it like other down ones. So you have to do sweep. Now, here's the problem with doing sweep. Right? Sweep, in theory, wins here. Right? But, see, Johnny Cage is down one. Is minus 86 frames. It's coming out in 14 frames. Your sweep is 12 frames. Good luck consistently using this online. Good luck consistently getting that to work online in this game's netcode. But that's what you will have to do, right? That's what you can do. And when you do this successfully, you get, what is this? 7 damage and a knockdown. Cool. You can go for pressure. But no, you can't because you don't have any mids. So it's just like, don't get me wrong. He has overheads. He has lows. He has more overheads. He has more lows, more overheads, and he's got a ton of that type of shit. And he's got zoning, and he's got a teleport. He has a lot of good shit, but his buttons are fucking ass. Like, if you get in on him and he has to play defense, he's fucked. Like, if Quan has to play, like, if you get up, like, Johnny Cage is gonna 7-3 this character. No question. No question. Johnny Cage is gonna 7-3 this character. It's just not even as soon as I saw his frame did, I was like, well, Johnny Cage beats him. It's just not even a question. Like, there's nothing he can do. As soon as Johnny Cage gets in on this character, it's fucking GG. So, like, when you get manhandled in a matchup like that, I just don't believe you're top tier. That could just be a me thing, right? And Quan Chi's not a bad character. I don't think he's gonna end up being trash or nothing. But the odds of him being as good as Kenshi or Johnny or something like that, pretty much none. And he takes more work than all those characters. And he has 900 health. And he has 900 health. So, like, I think this character is fun so far. I think he's pretty good so far, but as far as him being, like, his strength, low level, mid level, as good as he can be, doesn't matter. But at higher levels of play, against people who, like, learn the matchups and sweat, try hard, or grind, or play in tournaments, I don't think he's going to be that huge of a deal. That's about where I think he is. But it's not a bad thing, though. It's like, he's cool, he's fair. Just nerf Johnny and Kenshi. But this is also a game where you gotta have a bunch of stupid shit, and he does have a bunch of stupid shit, like full screen standing forward. So this shit is fucking stupid, right? Even if you throw a fireball, if I time this right, I can get, that. Like, it's pretty fucking dumb. But he literally can't stop you from mashing on him. So it's like, alright. And there's no push block in this game. No defensive options, so. And his reversal fucking sucks. Skydrop has always been a bad reversal in every game it's ever been a reversal in. I don't expect it to be any different in this game. This shit sucked as a reversal in MKX. Niggas played Warlock Quan Chi just because it had a better reversal. I think it was the low portal grab. MK9, I believe this is a reversal, and it sucked. It always sucks as a reversal. I was hoping something else was it. So you have a shitty reversal. Like, aside from this, his buttons are stubby and slow. This is 12 frames. Like, he has this and he has this. Those are his only buttons that you can really do anything with. Even the second hit of his jab string is really fucking slow. He can't really do, like, the auto shimmy thing like some characters can do at all. He doesn't really have any strike throw mix, even though he does have low and overhead mix, which is really good. He has zero type of strike throw mix. But you kind of get some throw game because you have a low overhead mix. So if they start respecting that, then, you can go for that. But even something like this, right? Going into this overhead or this low, and with certain assists like Scorpion, you can get a full combo off the low, so it's pretty good. Thing is, the low is 20 frames. The overhead is 12 frames, so it's fuzzyable. It's fuzzyable. So like if you're, I'm not gonna do it, but it's fuzzable. So like you can be cross blocking, you can just stand block for a second and then go back to cross blocking, and just block it every single time. So yeah, that's a fake mix up. This overhead's reactable. This overhead's reactable. Yeah. So in the long term, he won't be that strong of a character. He won't be like top tier or anything unless they buff him. But he's cool and he's fun, and I'm gonna fuck around with him for now. Pause. That's Quan.